Happy holidays, everyone! I'm Megan Morant, and I'm here to make sure that you're ready to shop for all of the WWE fans in your life. That's right, we are back with the WWE Shop Holiday Gift Guide. Let's not waste another second and dive into what WWE Shop and Fanatics are cooking up this season. Give the ultimate gift. WWEshop.com has all the championship titles. The undisputed WWE Championship and the World Heavyweight Championship represent the champion of all champions and the ultimate prize in sports entertainment. These titles are the same as the championships held by WWE talent on Raw and SmackDown. These are a must-have for any WWE title collector. Make your collection gold with the richest prize in all of WWE. WWEshop.com has a great selection of hats for all of you WWE fans. For me personally, I am hoping that this Yeet hat is under my Christmas tree. But there are so many options for you, including this Hulk Hogan retro hat made for all of the Hulkamaniacs out there. Or you can always showcase your rebellious side by celebrating the extreme side of entertainment with this bold ECW adjustable hat featuring the promotion's unmistakable graphic on the front. It's the perfect grab for hardcore ECW fans. Grab any of these hats and be ready for the next Raw, SmackDown, or Premium Live event. For the perfect stocking stuffer or office swap gift, WWE Shop has a great collection of exclusive Funko Pops. Fortify your WWE collection by grabbing this Umaga Funko Pop. This is an absolute must-have for any devout WWE fan and avid collector, but you can also cast an ominous red and black light on your memorabilia collection by carving out some space for this Funko Kane Pop. This Funko also features a collectible WWE In Your House lapel pin. But that's not all. You can also capture the electricity that filled the air inside the Toronto Skydome on April 1st, 1990 at WrestleMania 6 with this Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior 2-pack. These pops are Fanatics exclusive and only available at WWE Shop, Euroshop, and Fanatics.com. We all know that a superstar grade outfit starts with a strong base layer, so showcase your love for your favorite WWE superstar with boxer briefs from Contenders Clothing. Boxers are available with Jey Uso, yeet, CM Punk, the best in the world, LA Knight, yeah, and so many others. Check out the full collection now at WWE Shop. Pay a nod to your favorite WWE superstar by adding one of these superstar woven scarves to your gear collection. The scarves feature your favorite WWE superstars like Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, or Jey Uso. These scarves make the perfect gift for yourself or any WWE fan. You are going to be keeping time like a true champion when you make this undisputed or world championship watch part of your everyday apparel. The faceplate mirrors the look of the prestigious titles seen on WWE programming each and every week. This is sure to be a favorite gift this holiday season, so make sure you get yours today. Let the entire WWE Universe know that no one gets you fired up quite like The Rock by grabbing this fun friendship bracelet set. This is a 3-pack of bracelets, so it gives you options, and you've always got a fun accessory to wear or trade with a friend. Other WWE Superstar bracelets are available on WWE Shop. Who's ready to get cozy this holiday season? Snuggle up and get ready to watch Raw or SmackDown under these warm blankets. We have sweatshirt blankets and Sherpa Superstar blankets. They feature unique details that show your true passion for WWE, and its thick material is perfect for keeping warm and comfortable in chilly weather. Ring in the new year by raising a toast to your favorite WWE superstars using these collector's tiki mugs. The drinkware is a tiki-fied version of your favorite WWE superstars, featuring Roman Reigns, Hulk Hogan, The Rock, and so many more. Make sure you collect them all. Enjoy a sip at home or on the go with these awesome WWE glasses and tumblers. The unmistakable WWE graphic leaves no doubt you're a WWE fan. Buy them all individually or as a full set. You already know that WWE Shop has the best selection of WWE t-shirts, and this holiday season is no different. Those same t-shirts that you see on your favorite superstars each week, well, they can be yours only at WWE Shop. Who isn't eating to support Jey Uso these days? Well, you can do it in style with this Pink Shades graphic t-shirt. Also, you are going to want to commemorate a special moment in WWE history by adding this John Cena Farewell Tour t-shirt to your collection. Or if you're a Liv Morgan fan, then you need this from Ripple Junction. One look at this image of Liv Morgan leaves no doubt that there's a bit of a baddie in you. You can find a tee for everyone on your list at WWE Shop, and while you're at it, grab a few for yourself. Raise some hell of your own with this performance pullover hoodie from Roosevelt. It's also featured in Jey Uso, Cody Rhodes, and more. But maybe you're going somewhere warm for the holiday? Well, be sure to pack a couple of Roosevelt short sleeve shirts and swim shorts. Whatever you need for this holiday season, Roosevelt's has you covered. Holiday sweaters ring in the holiday season, and you can smell what The Rock is cooking by grabbing this Santa hat holiday sweater. This festive sweater features a stylized depiction of the Brahma Bull wearing a Santa hat and lets everyone know that you're full of holiday cheer. Check out other superstars available at WWE Shop. Die-hard WWE fans know that the fun doesn't have to stop after the bell rings. Mattel gives you the chance to bring home all of the intensity of your favorite superstars with Elite Greatest Hits action figures. Some include Rey Mysterio, AJ Styles, and Randy Orton. Whether you're adding a new member to your collection or getting a gift for a fellow fan, these action figures are sure to pack a serious punch. Pass down your love of the WWE to the littlest of fans with these full zip sleepers, 3-piece bodysuits, and a bodysuit with sweatpants. And we know that the kiddos love John Cena, so stoke their fandom with this comfortable and flashy John Cena Stadium full zip hoodie. Hoodies are also available for all of their favorite WWE superstars. WWE Universe, all of this and so much more can be yours this season. Don't wait. Head on over to WWEshop.com to snag your favorite merchandise. And from all of us here at WWE, we want to wish you and your family a very happy holiday.